What's up, y'all? In this video, I'm going to share a couple of exercises that you can use to develop a better sense of rhythm and a better right hand rhythm on guitar. Now, when it comes to practicing guitar, there's a couple of different ways that you can go about doing it. You can practice hands together and really try to coordinate yourself and work on both of your hands locking in, or you can separate them and work on your left hand or right hand individually. And that's what we're going to focus on today, which is just developing a better right hand technique. The first exercise is sometimes known as the train exercise or the chugging exercise. And the reason is because we are going to take every beat and subdivide it into 4. So we're playing 16th notes. So 1 E and is the rhythm of this. So if you were to take each beat of a measure like 1, 2, 3, 4 and play 16th notes, that would sound like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. The reason why this is called like the train exercise or the chugging exercise is because that's kind of how a train sounds when it's going down the tracks, right? You've got that chugga 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 chugga. So that's the rhythm that we're going to be playing. So the way that you practice this is we're not going to worry about our left hand at all. We're going to literally just block off all the strings of the guitar with our left hand, so we just have a good mute going on. And you're going to take the right hand and just worry about dialing in that chugging rhythm. So 1 E and 2 E and I'm accenting the downbeat, but I'm playing 16th notes. So the first subdivision is a little bit stronger, and then the remaining 3 are not quite as strong. So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's kind of the rhythm that we're going for here. So the way that I recommend that you practice this is to turn on a metronome and also set a timer for yourself for some amount of time. So that may be 3 minutes or 5 minutes, however long you want to do this for. Just set a timer, set a metronome, and then you don't have to think about how long you're going to do it for because the timer is taking care of that for you. And all you have to worry about is just really locking in with that beat. So I'll show you what that would sound like with a metronome right now. Okay, so I have a metronome app on my phone. You can download metronome apps for free, or there's a free one on Google if you're using your computer, but you can find a free metronome out there. And I'm just going to put in 100 beats per minute. Now I'm going to turn it on. So I'm going to lock in with this playing 16th notes with that chugging rhythm. So when you're working on this, try some slower speeds, try some faster speeds, try some different amounts of time. Maybe you try it for a shorter amount of time, longer amount of time, but working on this is definitely going to help your stamina of playing. It's going to help your right hand rhythm. It's going to help just your overall sense of rhythm and musicality. And that is ultimately going to just benefit you in many different ways as a player. The other exercise I wanted to give to you is to take this same concept, but just apply it to real music. So you can actually just put on a song or put on some music and do the same thing, block off the string with your left hand, and just worry about the music with your right hand. Just really focus on dialing in and playing drums, if you will, with your right hand. And this can be any style of music. You could do blues or jazz or metal. It doesn't matter what style of music you play. Something that I used to do a lot and I thought was really helpful for me is I would pick like West African drumming. So I'll give you an example of what that might sound like. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. Literally take any song that you like or any type of music that you like and just focus on trying to play the rhythm of it. Immerse yourself in playing the drums, if you will, or just getting locked into the rhythm of that song. One night I was packing out of a gig and this guy goes, "Hey, good drumming up there." And I was like, "Thanks, but I'm the guitar player." And he was like, "Yeah, but it's still a drum, right?" And I'm like, I like this guy because he gets it, right? Like playing guitar is very percussive. It's almost like you're playing a drum. It's actually the same action. To play drums, you have to physically strike something, which causes a vibration to happen and ultimately the sound that you hear. Same thing with guitar, right? You have to strike the guitar, which ultimately creates a vibration and allows the sound to ring out. So you really are playing a very percussive instrument, and it's almost kind of like you're playing drums when you play guitar. So that's just a kind of a thought perspective thing that you can keep in mind while you're working on this stuff. The foundation of playing music is having a really solid time feel. All of the best players, regardless of the genre, have just an immaculate sense of time. Developing your right hand, developing your time feel is something that's going to really help you out as a player. And I strongly encourage you to spend some time isolating your right hand, working on right hand technique. It will definitely help you out in the long run. So I hope this video helps you out in some way. If so, definitely let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you on the next video. Have an awesome day.